Good morning. Today is September 10th, 2020. I'm entering my room. This is my office. This is also known as my healing space. We'll just take a little tour of here, do a little spinny-roo. That's where I write everything. So I'm going to be spending the majority of my day. Now, September 10th is very, it wasn't really a significant day before to me until yesterday. Yesterday was a really pinnacle point for me. I've been having like these ups and downs and waves of emotion. And I looked back at some of my posts or some of the things that I took pictures of, some of the things that I did snapshots of, and I'm trying to go through my copious amount of pictures right now, which is actually ridiculous because I have 13,000 pictures on my phone. I had no idea. I'm like, why is my phone not working? Oh, because you have too many pictures on your phone. Oh, well, thank you for that acknowledgement. But so I've been going and deleting pictures and going through pictures. But yesterday it was looking at, yesterday, it was actually a year ago that I did this. It was September of 2019. And so it talked about one of the things that I'll set you down here. One of the things that it was talking about was if you basically bombard yourself with a lot of things to do, it's a trauma response. If you try to deflect everything and just keep going and keep piling more stuff on, and I'm sure everybody's gone through that. Well, I'm not even going to say that because I don't think a lot of people have gone through that. But I needed to recognize that because that's what I've been doing. I've been in this fight and flight trauma response. Oh, and I just realized that yesterday. So like I look around and I organized all of my work. I had laundry baskets of like papers and notes, and I've taken a ridiculous amount of classes, Zoom classes, education. My husband's like, my friends are like, do you ever sleep? No, actually I don't. I haven't actually had a good night's sleep since like, I can't even remember. Honestly, I don't even remember when I had like a full 8 hours of sleep. Anyways, this blog is not about sleep. That'll be a different one. So yesterday when I was looking at this and I went through one of my old binders, I kind of realized something. I realized the significance of today. And I think yesterday I saw it was the National Suicide Prevention Day, which I'm going to be doing a video on as well. This book basically fell out of like the array of laundry baskets of knowledge and stuff that I've been compiling, so I didn't have to look at what I actually needed to heal from. Ooh, I got like really like intense for a second there. So I was looking at it, and this book came out, and this was actually written my first year of nursing school, back in 2002. And I thought this was really interesting. This little, I don't know if you can see that. It's a heart with a star and wings. A design, like, I have no idea where I got this design from. That was a few years ago. It was 18 years ago. And in it, I was flipping through, and I'm astonished with what's in here. And I'm astonished that this is like one of the courses that I was developing. I already developed it 18 years ago. I find that a lot with the stuff that I do because time does not exist, which is also something that I'm going to be blogging about. But each one, it's like a puzzle piece. You have all these different dimensions, the emotional dimension and the mental dimension, metabolization, spiritual, physical dimension, social and cultural dimension. I remember learning about this in nursing school. And so I flipped to, the first one that I actually flipped to was this emotional dimension. And I created it like a puzzle piece. And these are all little puzzle pieces within like this big picture. And when I flipped it over, it's like this plastic sheet. And I flipped it and it came out with these cards. And so here I am making oracle cards and different cards. And I already have cards made from 2002. And so I kind of shuffled these cards yesterday and kind of asked, well, what is it that I'm supposed to see today? And this pops out. And so if you see September 10th, 2002, and I read it. September 10th, 2002, even the date. And today is September 10th, 2020. Let's just switch that number around. And it says, to me, this statement says a lot. I believe knowing yourself is one of the hardest things in a person's life. For me, I have been searching for as long as I can remember to know myself. I think a person always is searching to better themselves, and the journey never ends, making it harder and harder to know oneself. And so I reflected on that because I pulled this yesterday and I reflected on it kind of all day, and I woke up to this, and this was sitting at my computer today. Oneself, one. That really triggers something in me, because like we're all kind of striving for this beautiful message, or this beautiful knowing, or this beautiful like aha moment, this moment of bliss, this moment when, what are we searching for? We're searching to be whole. We're searching for that oneness. Like, it just encapsulates everything. It's just, we're all these beautiful whole beings and these whole creatures. And so I kind of woke up to that and just kind of like looked at my surroundings, and there's pieces that weren't allowing me to see that I was a whole individual. Because from the outside world, people looking in, it's like, oh yeah, she's got her stuff together. Well, all the pieces weren't together. There is still like a lot of healing to do, and I think this statement was really significant for me, because for as long as I can remember, ever since I was 3, and I know I always go to that spot, but I guess that's the area that's like really highlighted for me. That's the time when my world stopped, when I completely stopped being whole. And so over this time, I've been learning different techniques, different modalities, and trying to find, well, what's that root cause? And you dig and you dig, and you're like a detective. And I found like that one root cause that was creating me, like that yin and yang, or Tao. So that, and it was one side, the other side, and it was like this completeness or this oneness inside. And so in my second book, I'm talking about that, and as I'm writing it, it's like, oh wow, like it was there the whole time to see and to acknowledge, but it was me that wasn't ready to see and acknowledge it. And so all these pieces are coming together. It's like creating this beautiful picture. Yeah, I just had to share that today. Thank you for being on this journey. Blessed be. We're all here for a reason.